So what's going on with Young Thug? Let's talk about the case Fulton County has against him and what these latest charges could mean. My name is Joseph, and this is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. In context. If anything I say sounds interesting and you want to read more, links to all my sources will be right below that like button. First, if you've come to this video and you have no idea who Young Thug is, let's set the scene. Jeffrey Lamar Williams, better known as Young Thug, is an Atlanta native and is an award-winning chart-topping rapper. His work is debuted at #1 on the charts, and as a singer-songwriter has won Grammy American Music and MTV Music Video Awards. Earlier this year, Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis brought a RICO indictment, among other charges, against Young Thug. And now, a few months later, she's back with a slew of new charges. So let's break down what the old charges were, what these new charges are, and what this means for the DA's case against Young Thug. Okay, old charges. In May of this year, Young Thug was already fighting a multitude of criminal charges. The original indictment includes many alleged crimes, one of which stems from a 2015 incident where a car Young Thug is accused of renting was used in the fatal shooting against a rival gang member. In a video posted to social media 16 days after the shooting, Young Thug said people who, quote, tell the God's honest truth in a courtroom need to get expletive killed bro from me and YSL. Now, speaking of YSL, or Young Slime Life, this leads us to one of the more explosive charges, RICO. If you need an explainer on what RICO is, there'll be a link right below that like button. But in short, RICO means racketeering, influenced, and corrupt organizations, and it makes running a criminal organization illegal. A good way to think about RICO is this: if there's a gang or mob-related shooting, the leader of that organization can still be charged in connection with those crimes, even though they might not have pulled the trigger. Now, tying this back to Young Thug, the Fulton County DA alleges YSL is actually a criminal gang, and more specifically that Young Thug has a leadership role within it, hence the RICO charge. The indictment alleges Young Thug oversaw many crimes, including murder, aggravated assault, armed robbery, carjacking, drug possession, and more. Now, a few months later, in August, Young Thug is facing a whole new set of charges, from participation in a criminal street gang, violations of Georgia's Controlled Substances Act, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, possession of a machine gun, to drug charges. And as to why these charges weren't in the original indictment, authorities say these charges stem from what investigators found during the initial arrest on May 9th when they searched his home in Buckhead. Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, maintains that his client is innocent and looks forward to fighting the charges in court. Quote, Mr. Williams committed absolutely no crimes. We cannot wait for a trial date, Steele told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Now, obviously, such a sweeping indictment of such a notable Atlanta native is going to bring some controversy, and one of the biggest criticisms of the state's case against Young Thug is the inclusion of his rap lyrics to help make the case against him. For example, the DA cites a line from Young Thug's 2018 song Anybody featuring Nicki Minaj, where Young Thug raps, quote, I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with the body. Now, a month after the initial arrest, the day Young Thug was set to perform on Hot 97 Summer Jam, an audio message from Young Thug himself was broadcast on the Summer Jam stage, saying, quote, hey, how y'all doing? This Thug. I just want to say thank you to all my friends and family for coming out and supporting us. You know, your support during this time means a lot to us. You know, this isn't just about me or YSL. I always use my music as a form of artistic expression, and now I see black artists and rappers don't have that freedom. He went on to encourage everyone to sign the Protect Black Art petition launched by music executives Kevin Liles and Julie Greenwald. The description reads, this practice isn't just a violation of the First Amendment protections for speech and creative expression. It punishes already marginalized communities and silences their stories of family, struggle, and triumph. Notably, back in May, Willis said the First Amendment was, quote, one of our most precious rights, but that it did not protect someone from having their words be used as evidence in a criminal proceeding. Now that we've heard what the state alleges Young Thug did, and we have heard a little bit of his defense, we want to hear from you. How do you feel about rap lyrics being used in court? Do you see this as a First Amendment issue? Would your opinion change if prosecutors had other evidence to support what the artist said in that song? Let me know any and all thoughts in that comment section down below. below. And also, to keep this video concise, we wanted to focus on what we knew about Young Thug's case specifically, but there are many other people named in the indictment, including Gunna. If you want an explainer video about that, as always, let me know in the comment section down below. But hey, while you're down there leaving that carefully worded comment, go ahead and press that subscribe button if you haven't already. We put out new videos each and every week. Press the like button if you like this video, favorite if you really liked it. But as always, my name is Joseph, and this is the Atlanta Journal-Constitution in context.